pretty big believer that given enough time, effort, motivation, inspiration, that anyone can take anything and make it subjectively cool, subjectively desirable. Eventually, after doing it enough, you can kind of come up with a formula. You know, the retro builds. It's a bit of a formula. It's very repeatable. There's nothing really wrong with that. It's just like the thinking. Like there isn't as much thinking. You know what you're getting into. So I have an idea of what I want the next formula to be. And it's sort of like revisiting the very beginnings of this channel. Now, I think there's a bit of a unfair head start on the reception of the outcome of a build if you start with something that's already kind of beloved. What's much more difficult, but much more fun, is trying to produce something cool out of something that is just inherently not cool at all. We've done here on the channel before. As a matter of fact, the second dirt cheap gravel bike, it was a steel Norco Rideau. And then what was the original dirt cheap gravel bike? As a matter of fact, I have an idea, and I kind of want to get a general understanding of like what you might think about it. I think it'll be well received. This thing, by the end of today, will not have that fork on it. Have you ever heard of the Built-Well People's Champ, like, chopper build-off? TLDR, a bunch of people submit their ideas for builds, like a build that they're currently working on, and then Built-Well picks, I think, 20 people, and then at the end, Built-Well, I believe, chooses 6 people to continue working on their build. And as things progress and they get to the deadline, people vote on which of the 6 bikes were the best built. That's like the really high level. That's like the highest level that I could put it. I think it would be fun if we, as a community, did something similar, but with like garbage hybrids that are like found in the trash, or like ones that just, they have no reputation to speak of whatsoever. Like you have to start with something like that, and then you get to build it into whatever you want. I don't care if you cut it up and build something new around it. Like I don't care if you cut the head tube off of it and build an entire frame off of it from there. That's fine, but you have to start with one of these. If you're into this idea, let me know in the comments. I'm also going to make a poll, and we'll be able to find out there. And then I'll, I don't know, make a place where build ideas can be submitted. We'll come up with a deadline, and then we'll come up with a deadline for like when, let's say, you know, the finer details aren't worked out. Are you into the idea or not? If not, I'm gonna do stuff to this like I was in a build competition. Check this out. This is something I ordered that I don't know if it's going to be any good or not, but I always kind of wanted to see what it looked like. Mitch, what do we do to make this look better? So Dan and I, we're gonna go do a couple laps at the Wentworth mountain bike ski hill again. Mountain bike ski hill. I think the weather will hold up. We tried to go on Sunday. No good. Just doesn't feel right to go ride such a manicured, polished trail while it's a soupy mess. So you just don't do that. Compulsion. Still a muddy mess. Can I just say I cannot wait for my Merino to show up. Like, I don't want to complain, but
minutes. Ugh. We should be able to do that in 3. Pretty good. We're doing it in about like 25 lap time. Oh, big banana. You just keep getting more fit. No. Which is not what I want you to do. I ate a whole bag of potato chips last night.
I ate a whole stack of potato chips on the way here.
Yeah. Should've got that hot dog.
All right, looks dry enough. Not gonna break any hearts. Gonna do the flow line with this helmet attachment instead of a chest mount. I don't know if it's gonna look any good. Can you believe this frame can fit a water bottle?
So good. It's way better to not just pedal as hard as you can the whole time. When I rode this with Jacob, he went wide open down it and I tried to keep up with him.
Did he ride it before?
No. But he's already really good on a bike and now he's got a big, giant bike.
Right.
So he feels like he can just throw whatever at it.
I'm probably gonna cut that out of this. He doesn't need that kind of compliment.
No.
Admit, I really don't like turning to the right. It's my least favorite thing to do.